people, bring it in, bring it in. Listen, the king of due diligence is again coming back, bringing undisputable evidence. And guys, this episode is one that you are not going to want to miss. Something that might make you want to give me a southern yeah to it, guys. Listen, can I borrow about 15 minutes time to update you on your future riches?
Yes!
Good deal, good deal. And as always, to my naysayers, on a video like this, I got to give you an ultimate windup.
Oh!
Sit down back over there, guys. Y'all already know. You're here with your favorite host, the Chocolate Confucius.
Wow.
Mr. 70,000 Thoughts. It's been a hard work effort. Yes, Mr. The original V12er with a couple racks in the middle. The undisputed champion of due diligence. I promise I have not missed yet. And to my naysayers, you can just call me Uncle.
Oh!
That's right. It's Money Montgomery, y'all. Tap in, guys. Like I said, hey, I do not miss, and I will continue to not miss. If you want to reflect, just look at every video prior to this. I told y'all people, I said, hold on now. I know it all seemed left, but I was the only person saying, I said, it smells like a misdirection. This is 5 years of trading experience. I know what it smells like when it's right there. I know I'm on point with this due diligence, and I told y'all we were in that window. Well, let's tap straight down to the information, if you will. Kaboom! 30 million XRP just moved from unknown wallet to unknown hype. Something big brewing? Well, absolutely, people. Let's tap in to see why these movements are occurring again. I remember just 5 days ago, I told you our misdirection was happening. When it was all so absurd, we was falling down to $2. Remember that? Well, let's tap in from your chief, Brad Garlinghouse. Ripple is dropping our cross appeal. The SEC is expected to drop their appeal. As they previously said, we're closing this chapter once and for all and focusing on what's important. Building the internet of value, lock in. Like I've been telling y'all, better lock in. Stuart Aldrothy, our world record holding lawyer. With this, the ball is back in our court. The court gave us two options: dismiss the appeal challenging the findings of the historic institution sales, or press forward with the appeal. Stay tuned. Either way, XRP's legal status as not a security remains unchanged. And of course, that was dropped first, and then Brad Garlinghouse came in and said, hey, we're going to just take the option, just drop the whole thing and roll on through this thing. So now, guys, again, I told y'all that was coming, and I told y'all all that was going to drop around when? Does anybody remember what that date and what that thing was that I told y'all in every video when nobody else talked about like that was going to change the game and when the switch was going to flip? Well, let me jog your memory here. Here we are on the Federal Reserve Services.org, and up here we just got a little message on it. Confirmed, ISO20022 will be implemented July 14th for the federal, for the FedWire Fund Services. Big boy confirmation, July 14th, they flipped that switch on. And isn't it ironic that right when they flipping that switch on, the case gets dropped? Y'all still, is anybody tagging along here? So now, confirmation from the Federal Reserve. We are going ISO 222 live July 14th, which is only a couple of days away, people. And I told you, I could smell it. What rolls along with this? From Stuart Aldrothy. Good news for the 55 million Americans who own crypto. After significant studying and in keeping with the President Trump's vision, Trump's vision to make United States the crypto capital of the world, today I ordered the great Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac to prepare their business to count cryptocurrency as an asset for mortgages. Now, I told y'all, fool, now I sat up here and I put it in your face and I said, wait a minute, guys. They are in a race for crypto. They are in a race for our money. And most people are like, well, they could be talking about anybody, couldn't they? Nay, nay, nay. People, that specific act that came out, right? Guess what it does? Excuse me. That was a little bit ahead. Guess what it does? Oh, 1 second. That was a little bit ahead again. The big loser from the Genius Act 156 billion crypto giant Tether. So again, now in coordination with this ruling and the Genius Act, and this is why we had started here before that they were delisting Tether, which lets y'all know that they have all this plan. Why were they starting to delist that 4 months ago before we figured out why they were delisting it? Tether is not in compliance with what these new orders are. Now, most of y'all might still not quite get what that means here. So let me put it in layman's terms for you here. There's 3 stablecoin providers that can be used for this ISO20022. One of them, USDT, is who we're talking about right now, which is going to be delisted. The other 2 remaining are Circle, which makes USDC, and also XRP, right? Everybody's familiar with XRP. Well, if anybody remembers, USDC, which is made by Circle, partnered with XRP, which will launch the native USDC on the XRPL. Oh, my God. Again, it all sums back down to who? It sums back down to that big baby XRP. So now you've got your confirmation, a court drop. ISO 20022 is going live, right? Now we have official, what were they looking for? Legal clarity. All that's in there. Didn't I keep telling y'all the regulation phase was fixing to end? Well, here we are again. What rolls in accordance to all this? Breaking, the European Central Bank, ECB, has selected the XRP V12 ledger for its 12-month digital euro pilot program starting when? June 2025. So wait a minute. So y'all gonna kick this off a couple of days before ISO 20022? See, I know what the problem is here with most of retail. You just really don't know what Italian leather smells like. I'm telling you, it's exquisite. Have you ever seen a V12 before? Huh? Guys, you got to log in. They putting it right in your face. But if that's not enough for you guys to understand what window, like I told y'all, look at the previous videos. Nobody else in there. Guys, I'm telling y'all, June is the month. It's coming in. Nobody's on it. Now it's popping off, and watch how quickly everybody rushes in. There's going to be 100,000 viewers on these people coming in late to the information. But Big P has been in here dropping it before it happens every single time. But now let's finish off with this here. In accordance that everybody knows, CME launched the futures trading for XRP. Obviously, these numbers are breaking down since launching May 19th. XRP and micro XRP futures have shown demand across institutional and retail participation, highlighting interest in regulated tools to access the most watched crypto assets. Of course, 24.6 plus contracts traded. 542 million in what's that notional value and 45% volume from outside the US. Well, who else has got to roll in? Robin Exchange just announced micro XRP futures. So now all the major exchanges are rolling XRP futures too. If they haven't already added XRP, remember Robinhood's in that as well. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you like this. All you gotta do is keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Hey, act like you got 3 months, 2 months. Y'all keep doing that, because now the next videos are you just gonna see me jumping on the hood of a Lambo talking about I told you so. I keep telling you people, you better lock in. We are here in this window. Riches are about to be made. Lock in, family. Y'all take a shot for me. You got to understand. And I just pulled this up here for everybody to understand where I'm going with this. I don't know what you're gonna do. None of this is financial advice, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm going to be causing hell in a Lamborghini looking like this. We don't know who I might become. Do you hear me? Y'all hold it down. Let me get this edited up. Hey, as always, I told y'all I was going to get y'all rich over here. We got many plays and many opportunities coming down. This is just the tip of the iceberg. What's going over here at the Money Mafia, y'all. Y'all hold it down. Prepare for the next bang. Y'all know we ain't going to miss with it. Oh, yes, sir. What I said? Oh, yeah.